Anyway, I'm back. But yeah, so I know y'all seen, I'm pretty late on it, obviously, but the James Charles and Jeffree Star and Tati drama. First of all, let me just go ahead and say on the record, black people do not be tripping about this kind of stuff. Like, if you haven't seen it, let me catch you up. This joint is fire. Look, if you're new here, sir, I'm gonna let you know now. This is a mukbang. I'ma eat. My followers already know. But yeah, I'ma eat. So anyway, basically, James Charles, he is a beauty influencer, and him and Tati were friends. They're quite far apart in age. Let's take note of that. Tati's, I want to say 37. James Charles is 19 years old. Nothing wrong with a friendship like that. Now, Tati has her own company. She's put her blood, sweat, and tears into it. And she happened to sell hair, skin, and nail pills. Or something of that equivalent. Now, during Coachella weekend, shout out to y'all if I went to Coachella. Tell me what it was like. I can't ever do hot, sunny crowds like that. My skin will burn. Okay? I burn like I'm light skin. It's bad. So anyway, during Coachella weekend, I guess he went and he was like, he didn't pay for security or anything like that. I guess he was just like underprepared. Well, one of his weekends in Coachella, I think it was the second one or something like that, he like was in a really dangerous space because, you know, fans kept walking up to him. He said he was literally getting mobbed. What? I can see that. He's James Charles, and then as James Charles, you want to go somewhere and like enjoy yourself. You don't want to be constantly having to look over your shoulder. That's what security's for. So he hit up one of his friends and told him, you know, what was going on. Nikita Dragon had a connect to YouTube, not YouTube, Lord. Sugar Bear Hair. Sugar Bear Hair are the blue vitamins that you eat and they make your hair grow. So yeah, so anyway, they gave James Charles an artist pass in exchange for promotion on his either Snap stories or Insta stories. Now, there's 3 different types of artist passes for Coachella. There's regular tickets, to my understanding, and then there is VIP tickets, and there's artist passes, which you can't get unless you know someone. So yeah, James Charles didn't have an artist pass for that said weekend. So because of it, you know, whatever. So those are the difference between the passes. So the problem with this is, because Sugar Bear Hair is a hair vitamin and Tati has her hair vitamin and they're friends, James would have been doing promo for her direct competition. So he did it, but you know, he warned her beforehand, and you know, she was really upset. She made a whole 40-minute video crying A, B, C, and D. Now in that video, here's my problem with that video. Okay, in the video, she was calling James Charles out on how he was oh, look at that, look at all that meat. She was calling James Charles out, saying he basically had reckless behavior. He had an obsession with going after straight men, turning straight men gay, like playing with their sexuality, making them think they want him, basically using his celebrity stardom to do so. And basically like paint the narrative that he was a predator for straight men, and that her and her husband had called him out before on that type of behavior, saying it was going to bite him in the butt one day. So anyway, she mentioned that during her goddamn video. I got a problem with that. I'm gonna tell you why. She was sitting there saying that his behavior was dangerous, A, B, C, and D. Why didn't you call his mama? Mind you, James Charles looks up to her as a mom and calls her, even called her mom. And she publicly humiliated this boy. He made a video debunking the lies and all of that and addressing even the men that came forward saying things. And when I tell you, baby, he had receipts, baby, okay? James came, he didn't come to play, okay? He did not come to play, and I respect him for that, because, I don't know, I just really think it was tacky of her to make a video, like, then she was telling lies in it, and you could see they were lies. Like Stevie Wonder could see they were lies when he came back with receipts. You can't have receipts on things if they're lies. You can't. So then, so they done humiliated the damn boy. He came back, said he was sorry, whatever. When he first said he was sorry in his first video, I respect that. Then he came back with the receipts. And I was praying that he did, because I just really have this soft spot for people in the LGBT community. I feel like they get bullied enough already. Why would you try to add to that in any way? If you totally looked at him as your son and somebody you protected, why would you throw him out there to the wolves? Like, why would you do that? Number one, you too freaking old for that. You is way too old. Like, she's way too old for that. He's freaking 19. 19. And number two, why would you throw him to the wolves? I don't know if I said that already, but I'm thinking it. And it's just heavy on my thoughts. Like, why would you do that? Like, that's not a friend. When me and my friends argue, you think I'm gonna publicly tell all of their business? Like, y'all barely know who my friends are. Like, I don't even really vent about my friends. And if I do, I swear to you, it's one you haven't met. Like, if I'm venting on social media, which is very rare, I swear to you, it's one that you haven't met. And I would never, ever, 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 ever name drop. That's mean. That's ruthless. It's heartless, and it's reckless. Now, I bet y'all are wondering, what the heck do Jeffree Star got to do with this? I gotta start getting 2 sauces. Now, what Uncle Jeffree got to do with it? Lord, help us all. Now, let's just start off with the fact that I'm not even going to sit on here in front. I love Jeffree Star. I love everything about him as far as his profession goes. I love that he's a perfectionist, and I also love his wit and his sense of humor. He's not a boring guy, and he seems like a hell of a good time. I also like the fact that he can come back and correct himself. But this time, this wasn't good. Now, let me tell you. This man, James Charles's little brother, had a bully, and he was like, it's funny how tough people are tough on the internet, on his Twitter. And mind you, his brother is 17. And Jeffree tweets to him, tell them the real reason why y'all went back to New York, I think it was, or wherever they're from. And, you know, why is your brother a pedophile? Shut the F up. First of all, let me remind y'all, Jeffree's like 31. I'm 29. You think I'm gonna address a 17-year-old that didn't even at me? And it's not even about being bold and atting somebody. It's just that, like, he didn't at you. How do you know he's talking about you? Like, is a hit dog hollering, bro? Like, what is going on? Like, what the heck? So, like, what? Listen, no. I didn't respect that. So, there was that. Then, after then Jeffree messages James Charles and was like, you know, I've heard all this fake stuff you've been saying about me. And, you know, basically he heard from Tati and all these other people that James had been talking about him. And he was like, I thought that we were friends. Apparently that's not so. And so James was just like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what it is, but I would love to sit down and talk with you and, you know, assure you that I've never said anything bad about you. And then a couple days later, Jeffree texts him saying he's a predator. He deserves to be locked in jail for a long, long time, and blah, 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 blah. Basically some stuff. Like, I'm sorry, black folks would never have no time for no crap like this. Like, what are you doing? Why are you texting him? Leave my mans alone. What are you doing? Then Jeffree goes and texts James's best friend and starts saying, like, I'm just getting the backstory out the way, y'all, before I just go to hell in with my opinions. Then he texts his best friend saying, you condone a predator. Shame on you, A, B, C, and D. You should be locked away with him. You guys are basically ministers to society and blah, 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 blah. Like, my mans, don't you have like a bajillion-dollar company? You ain't got nothing to do. Text him. Okay. A 19-year-old. Let's not forget that. So, like, just saying all the stuff. Calling the boy an MF. All kinds of stuff, y'all. It's just so... his behavior was just disgusting. There's nothing else, no other way to describe it. His behavior was low down, dirty, and disgusting. And very childish for his age, might I add. As someone that is 2 years younger than him. Trifling. So, poor James is going through it. And honestly, Jeffree was the pot calling the kettle black. He literally made a video saying that he enjoys straight men. It just is what it is. That's what he liked. Anyway, in his video, he was saying he likes straight men, whatever. Nobody knocked Jeffree when he said it. So now, why is it that now that Tati's saying something, all of a sudden, because it's not cool to like James Charles, you hopped on a bandwagon? If that ain't the definition of fake, I don't know what it is. What is? I don't know. I don't know. That ain't the type of friend you want. That's what I know. So then, he got the hint that he was going to drop receipts and all this extra stuff. Then, James dropped his video and shut the whole internet down. Good job, sister. Okay? Good job, sister. Not to mention, Tati's first video was called Bye Sister. How old are you? Like, so petty. Like, I cannot believe these people are the ages that they are. I can't believe it. I really can't. And anyway, James shut the internet down. Then Jeffree was backed into a corner. Come out with the receipts, sis. He makes a video, oh, you know, I reverted back to the old Jeffree. Oh, we saw, sweetie. We saw your maniac behavior. That's no doubt. And basically, he backed out of showing receipts and all the stuff he said, which is cool. I personally didn't want to see them stoop no lower than that. They already were messing with that boy. Leave it alone. But it's funny how you want the games to stop now that James has shut it down and you're back into a corner. Now you want the games to stop? No. I wish James read him for filth, but I'm glad he didn't, because I just feel like James is 19. He's gonna bounce back. All those followers he lost, like, life's not about followers, but this was like, it could have been really damaging to his career. He lost like almost 3,000 followers overnight. I felt so bad for that boy, because nobody had heard his side of the story. I felt so bad for the boy. Not out of pity, but I've been wanted sisters apparel. I went to the website, start picking out my stuff I wanted to buy. So I go back on there the next day to get everything that was in my cart. The damn website was shut down. Now, from watching the Shane Dawson documentary, I already knew who ran the shipping place that packs up the clothes and ships it out. It was Killer Merch, aka ran by Jeffree. So I was like, oh my gosh, Jeffree done shut this boy down. I hope that James pulled out. But James said in his video he did pull out. He would never want to do sisters apparel business with someone like Jeffree Star. And then he gave the slickest shade of all time. He was like, Tati's friend Jeffree. Exactly, James. That's not your friend, sister. That's not your friend. So anyway, he was like, it'll be back up, and if you place the order, it's coming out. I didn't get to place my order yet, but I will. Y'all know that I support James Charles. I have his palette. I have his palette. When I support you, I support you. He's not my #1 favorite YouTuber. Y'all already know that's DDG. But when I support you, period. And I just wasn't about, like, I was just trying to add some light to the situation any way I can. Like, I was gonna buy whatever. I'm still gonna buy my sister's apparel when the site's back up. Anyway, I just, now that y'all know we got to weigh the situation, how everything went down. #1, this is what my biggest fear was. My biggest fear that, like, okay, so y'all don't know this, but I'm gonna do a video on this, my feelings of the LGBTQ community. I have a really soft spot for the LGBTQ plus community. Can't forget the plus. And it's because I feel like they already go through so much through the world. Like, how dare you be another person that adds to their turmoil, you know? And you know what's so crazy? Most of the LGBTQ community is so sweet. They just want to live their life in peace. They don't want to bother anybody. They never will harm a fly. Most of them. You know, I can't speak for all people, but most. Those have been the sweetest people I've ever met. So I really have a soft spot for them. And I really don't play when it comes to stuff like that. As a Christian woman, I just don't play it about stuff like that. I believe God loves everybody, and I feel like you're not a Christian unless you understand that. And so do I. So when I see stuff like that, I know he already has it hard, you know, from stereotypes A, B, C, and D. Yes, you could be like, oh, white privilege, or, oh, he's rich. When you're rich, when you're white, none of that stuff matters when you're gay. So, I already had a soft spot due to that. Now, my fear was that something was going to happen to him. He was going to hurt himself. And that is my biggest fear for any young person in the LGBTQ community. Plus, sorry, can't forget the plus. And honestly, I could tell you now, whoop, my hair, that I would have shed real tears if that happened to him, if he hurt himself over this. I would have been so upset. I would have been looking for Jeffree Star and Tati to be held responsible. I wouldn't want them to get hurt, but I would want something to happen. Not physically, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, I would want them to be held accountable, because I would never want that. I would never want that all over. You wanted to feel like, they all wanted to feel like they were the equalizer. No. No. That is never okay for two grown-ass adults to bully a 19-year-old. Not okay. I don't even know how they slept at night. The first night they dropped the video, I would have never dropped a video like that. I would have never done that. I'm sorry, unless somebody like that hurts, I don't know, unless they kill your mom or something like that. It's not that deep, sis. It's not that deep. And if it was, discuss it with him. Discuss it with his mama. The woman who is near your age. Tell her about her son acting out. I just don't mess with that phony stuff, man. That was phony. It was messed up. Anyway, that's that. Shame on Jeffree. Oh, my cats are fighting. Glory. And shame on Tati. Tati, I give her more of a pass than Jeffree. Tati she was hurt. You could tell she was hurt. It's easy to jump out the window when you're hurt and you're not thinking straight. But Jeffree, what the fuck was your excuse? Or what the heck? What was your excuse? I don't understand. And yeah. But shout out to Gabriel Zamora and Nikita Dragon for having his back. But this is the most foolish thing I've seen in a while. Can I be honest? I'm like, this what y'all beefing up? Y'all got time, don't you? Y'all got time, I see. Like, this is what, come on, man. Don't we have money to be made? Like, it's America. Y'all could have been dropping a video on anything else. Start a new merch line. Making new makeup. I don't know. Any damn thing. Shoot. I'm just a little bit disappointed in everyone except for James. Everyone except for James. Just, ugh. Whew. I couldn't have been in a circle. I would have been side-eyeing everybody. Oh, well, he this and he that. I would have been like, I'm gonna drop a video. What do you think? Sis, let me tell you something. No. That's what happened when you ain't got enough real ones in your circle. When you got too many yes men, you start doing dumb stuff. It just shows. You want to see all the celebrities that got yes men? It's the ridiculous ones doing foolish stuff. It's them. Anybody let them know. Ain't nobody real friends to them. Because they real friends to the money. But not to them. Money can't buy loyalty. That's a fact. Anyway. Next subject. While we on serious topics. I am so not with the abortion ban. This is turning out to be an unpopular opinions video. Actually, you know what? I think this is a popular opinion, actually. I'm really not with the abortion laws. I'm not. Now, as a Christian woman, I do not believe in abortion for myself. Yes, I understand there are certain things where, you know, sometimes you just can't bear with having a kid, even if you're going to give them up for adoption. Whereas if like a family member, you know, I can't use the word because YouTube doesn't like it, hugged you, if you catch my drift, and stuff like that. I get it. Devastating. Something hard to live with. But girl, if you just opening your legs and throwing it back like an 8-track, no. No, sis. Have your baby. If you don't want your baby, give it up for adoption. You shouldn't have been. You knew what you was doing. You knew. 99.9% of the time, you knew what you were doing. Now, that is just my personal belief. I believe that everyone does not believe as I believe. I also believe everyone has the right to believe how they believe. Freedom. This is America. Now, with that being said, oh, we're almost to the end. And I can't believe I crushed 2 crab clusters. I've been starving all week. Anyway, with that being said, I do not believe it's okay to take away the rights of somebody else, though. I've known people that have had abortions. I don't judge them. That is their life. That's no different to me than... No, I'm not going to compare it to that because it's more serious than that to me, but... It's just no different to me. I feel like everybody should have a right to what they do with their bodies. So I don't agree with them stopping abortions because what if you get a mom that's half crazy and have her baby and she hurt the baby because she's not mentally stable? Like, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want a terribly raised child that was hurting and their childhood was miserable and their mom didn't care. Or Lord forbid their mom was the type to be hurting them. I wouldn't want that either. So it's just like, why would y'all take that right away? Like, I don't understand. I don't know if y'all seen The Handmaid's Tale, but anyway, it's on Hulu and it's a Hulu original, and it's just like really like, I feel like what they based it off of is what they thought America was going to be like, excuse me, when Trump came in office. And look at this, like this would have never flown with Obama in office, and it's just spreading so fast, like across the states. I can tell you right now, that shit ain't happening here. DMV, we don't play that. We made it very clear that we are blue. We was Hillary, baby, okay? Obama, Hillary, that's us. We don't play that. I don't know what y'all playing on the other side of the U.S. That ain't us, chief. That ain't us, chief. Anyway, it just really it just mimics everything else. A lot of stuff I saw in The Handmaid's Tale, and this is a lot of people's worst nightmare. It might not be your worst nightmare, but think about it for the other perspective. America is for the people, and one of our biggest documents that the founding fathers wrote, it starts off, we the people. Like, not us, me individual, you individually, we the people. It's the reason like Muslims can come here and be who they are. They can worship who they want to, even though we are one nation under God. We are under God, and we love and respect all people and their choices. And I just do not like it. I don't like it. It's just really, I don't really watch too much news, but boy, I tell you, the internet will get you everything. But I don't know. If y'all wondering why I have a southern accent sometimes, it is because my mother and my entire family, like my mom, my aunties, my grandma, they're from Georgia, like Dirt Road, Georgia. You know where the Nats be. And a small tiny town named Metter, where we have our family cemetery and all that good stuff. So yeah, my first accents I ever listened to were southern accents. So that's where I come from. But I don't know, y'all. It's just disgusting to me. I don't even, when it happened, I was just like, how do we even undo that as people? How are we going to undo that? I don't know. I just feel like we as people don't have the same heart the same heart our ancestors did. I don't know what it is. Anyway. I'm about to burst. So, I'm about to end this mukbang. I don't know if it was heavy for y'all, but I like to cover all bases on this channel. All bases that are relevant to me and us. Because I don't ever want to do something that doesn't coincide to who I am. YouTube drama. Honestly, I usually won't ever comment on that, but this one was so ridiculous though. Like come on. Like I said, had something happened to that boy, I would have loved for them to be held accountable, but thank God nothing happened to him. Could you imagine 19 years old and the whole entire world coming at you? Millions of people. Like I remember what it was like having my family come at me at 19 about a dude I was dating they didn't agree with. And that was devastating enough for me. I couldn't imagine the entire internet, the millions of people DMing you, all kinds of stuff. Like, anyway, I'm just glad it's over. Sister had a birthday and seems like she was in happy spirits, and that makes me really happy, because even if you don't mess with somebody, you should never want to see them hurt and to the point of having dark thoughts and things like that. So that really made me happy. I'm glad it was slightly resolved the way it was. At first I was like, he should never ever speak to them again, but I also do believe in forgiveness. So I do feel like he should call a truce at some point when he's comfortable enough to, so they could be cordial enough to exist in the same vicinities for events. But personally, I don't think that he should ever do business or any collab ventures with them ever again. I don't think that he should ever step foot in any of their homes again, and I don't think that they should ever step foot in any of his homes. No. But yeah, so anyway, you guys, I don't know. Let me know if y'all enjoyed this, me real talking or whatever. Just talking about stuff, you know, that I normally don't talk about. You know, I usually stick to the makeup. And, you know, makeup, story times. Y'all know that's what I usually do, but I don't know, sis. Let me know if y'all like this mukbang, if you want me to do another one, or if you have any challenges you want to see me do. I'm down. Y'all just gotta leave suggestions. I love that y'all comment to me though. I love that y'all comment to me and talk to me. I'll always respond. I love talking to y'all. Y'all are my boos. Y'all are forever my favorites. Ain't no squad messing with the glam squad. I can tell you that much. Never will, never can, ever will. Y'all my boos. Anyway, you guys. Woo. I will be giving y'all an update on my weight loss very soon. Maybe, I don't know, maybe in the next day or two. But I love you guys so much. And until next time, stay fresh and stay fierce.